But, I think really in this day and age, just sort of the shape and the weight of the average American woman, probably the new D cup is actually a size G.
Yeah.
G as in girl.
I would agree. Hi, I'm Jasmine Jones of Cherry Blossom Intimates, co-founder and COO of this beautiful boutique.
Hi, I'm Dr. Regina Hampton, and I'm the CEO of Cherry Blossom Intimates here in Prince George's County, Maryland.
Okay, Dr. Hampton, we often get this question, who are we? Why do we matter in this whole scheme? And why do we create the store? So, who are you? Tell me about yourself.
So I'm a breast surgeon here in Prince George's County, Maryland. I opened the first breast surgery practice here in Prince George's County because I really wanted to make a difference in the lives of the women in this county, and I felt like we could give good care and good service with them here in the county without having to leave the county. So I started on that journey some 13 years ago. And in my journey of treating and taking care of breast cancer patients and non-breast cancer patients, I realized that most of them are in the wrong size bra. I remember seeing the Oprah show years ago about women needing right size bras, and I started to watch women as I treated them. It kind of sounded a little interesting, but I started to notice that most women were in the wrong size bra, and they were indeed having breast issues because of ill-fitting bras. And so I thought, well, where do I send women? And I realized there was nowhere close to home to send women. The closest place was about 20 miles out. And it wasn't until one day a breast cancer patient who needed a prosthesis, I was going to send her to a place about 20, 25 miles away. And she said to me, well, I need to have someone drive me because I don't drive.
Okay.
And it just hit me that, wow, something has to be done.
Right.
And so I went on this new journey to create Cherry Blossom Intimates.
So fun. So where did you grow up?
So I grew up in Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Born and raised. My family still lives there.
Very nice.
And then came out here to go to Howard University.
Oh, okay.
HU.
Fabulous. I love it. Well, I'm from Prince George's County, and I always saw a need, which is so interesting that you said that. I remember hearing a lot that people would take their great businesses outside of the county growing up. And my parents used to be always upset, why isn't there a high-end retail store in our area for African Americans? We have to take our dollars outside of the county to find things that are great quality and have good customer service. So it's so funny that you said that. But I remember my grandmother's shopping experience for prosthetics when she had breast cancer. And I remember her having, like you said, to drive very far away to be fitted for something that would seem so basic and necessary for women. So I applaud you for for having this idea and for running with it, because it definitely grew. So yeah, I graduated from Trinity University in Washington, D.C. I loved that school because I was able to work full-time and go to school full-time, where I was managing 2 departments at Nordstrom. It took a lot, but I think that kind of foundation really set something in me that saw retail differently and saw how to deliver great service, how to create customers for life, how to get people coming back because they love who you are and they love seeing you. So I hope that's something that we deliver here at Cherry Blossom.
And it's interesting because Nordstrom was founded in Seattle.
Yeah.
And also I lived right around the corner from Trinity. So I always think that, they're all that many people run these parallel lives before they actually meet.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we probably saw each other in passing somewhere, right? So that's great. So we get that question a lot. Tell me also, who inspires you to have this store?
I think the women that I meet every day.
Yeah.
I just get to meet some of the most fascinating women who not only are going through this cancer journey, but what I often find is they have a lot of cancer in their life in general.
Right.
And so, I've met women who've been in abusive situations. I've met women who've, been in high-powered jobs. I've met women who are, and high levels of government and high levels of education around the DMV. And at the end of the day, you know, they're all the same, even though they come from different walks of life.
Yeah.
So I just feel so inspired by them. I feel like I always get something from them and it's not just me, you know, giving them and doing something to change their life. I feel like I always get and learn a little something from everybody.
I see that too here. You know, it's interesting. You can be doing so many different things, being pulled in so many different directions, and then you have a patient walks in whose life has been impacted by breast cancer, and you can't help but stop and talk to her and understand what she's going through, and it kind of changes your perspective on your own personal problems. You know, every day we see that here, and every day it impacts me. I love our customers so much for that. I really do. You know, they're the sweetest souls, I think, because they've seen life in so many different ways. They've seen how short it could possibly be, and there's expressed gratitude in every moment. I see that in them often. So what's the best part about Cherry Blossom Intimates?
I think the best part is that this is a store for every woman. Doesn't matter her size, doesn't matter her age, doesn't matter if she has breast cancer or not. There's something here for everybody. And that's something that was really important to me, that, you know, women could walk in and find something, because not every woman can walk into every store and get something that is meant for her, especially if she has a larger size, a larger cup size, or a larger band size. Those women are extremely hard to fit because they don't fit into what we see out in the average store. So I feel good that those women can come in and get and find a beautiful product that works for them.
Right, I would agree. I would definitely say that's paramount. I also love our level of customer service here. I think we treat everyone like family, which is so important, no matter who they are, their walk of life. They come in and they feel a lot of love. I think that's different from a lot of other stores. I also really love the design and the decor. It sort of feels, every day it feels a little different to me. Sometimes it feels like the lounge and like a really pretty girly lounge. Other times it feels like someone's loft bedroom. Like the racks are their garment racks, like a celebrity's bedroom. So I get that a lot, and I really love this pink wall too. Most people don't know, though, that it's 10 feet tall, but it's actually living, breathing moss that's been color treated to be that beautiful magenta color, and it kind of gives life into the space to have living plants here. So I love that. I
see it differently every time. It always looks a little different every time I see it, or I notice something a little different about it. I think that's the cool thing about it.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that it's alive, so many of our customers come in and they just want to touch it. They're like, is it really alive? I just want to lay on it. I'm like, yes, it's alive. Okay, so let's tell people how we met. That was a fun day.
So we met in 2016 at Susan G. Komen Walk, and we were both there walking for an organization called Breast Care for Washington.
Okay, pause. Tell us about Breast Care for Washington.
So Breast Care for Washington is a nonprofit that I co-founded that is a mammography screening facility that performs mammograms for women, whether they have insurance or not.
Wow, that's huge. And most of your patients don't have insurance when they come in?
The majority don't have insurance when they come in, And it was important to be there in Ward 8 because that has one of the highest mortality rates for breast cancer. Actually, in this area for sure, and in the country, actually.
Wow! Oh my gosh! So, but women can come even if they've had, even if they have insurance, right?
Correct. So we have women that come in with insurance because they help us to pay for the women that don't have insurance. So it's again a place for everybody.
Great. I love that. So women with insurance can go to Breast Care for Washington, and it helps women who don't have insurance. It's good for us to know. Okay, so we were walking for BCW, and
yes, and so we got separated from the crowd. And Jasmine was the reigning Miss Black DC at the time, walking with her crown. So adorable. I loved it.
Not running though.
No, we walked. We were part of the walking crew.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing because we wouldn't have been able to talk had we been running. Well, I probably would have not made it past a half a mile, but so we walked and just really got into a great conversation. And I just, for some reason, felt comfortable talking about this dream that I had to open a bra boutique.
Right.
And, you know, my idea and what I thought it should be. And then you came in with, you just dropped in these snippets of interesting thoughts. And I thought, wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I had a lot of ideas.
Yes, but it was great.
Yeah.
It was great, and it came from a different place because, you know, I've worked in retail, but I haven't worked in retail for long. So I think that experience that you had and the vision that you had for it was really key.
Oh, thank you.
And it just was an aha moment that, wow, maybe this can be done.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't quite sure how I could do it or if I could do it. I thought it would just remain one of those thoughts and dreams.
Oh, yeah. I still remember that day very vividly. It's so funny. I was in an Uber and my Uber got lost and I knew I was going to be late and I was kind of irritated in the Uber, to be honest. You know, when your driver doesn't go the way you tell him to go. And we ended up in Virginia and came back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And came back to the starting line. I remember thinking, like, Jasmine, you have to change your attitude before you walk up. I remember thinking it so distinctly and so vividly. Like, just check your attitude before you enter in this new space. I don't know why. But the first person I saw was you. I think you checked me in at the registration table. And then from there, it just kind of grew. But I kind of wonder, like, what if I had that funky attitude getting out that Uber? I wonder, you know, things would have been different. But yeah, I remember us talking about it, and you just wanted a place for women who've had breast cancer to be able to shop. And, you know, it grew. It definitely grew.
Yeah.
So
it metastasized in a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way.
In a great way. So, all right. So then fast forward a few months. I think we talked and had a few dinners and chatted about it. Life got in the way. And then January 2017, I think you called me.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about calling you.
Yeah. It was just something just said, I don't know, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time to do it. And then we started.
Yeah. And it was a journey.
It was.
It was a journey.
It was.
But I think one that we're still very proud of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it all worked out. It all worked out. So, grand opening. Fast forward to that. October 27th was our ribbon cutting. Do you remember the days leading up to that?
I remember there were a lot of bras and a lot of boxes around the space, and my thought was, oh my God, what am I doing?
Yeah.
How are we going to get open? How are we going to get all this organized? I think you always saw it, and for me, I was just so overwhelmed, and then I was like, okay, let me just start putting tags on bras. Let me just enter them into the computer.
Yeah. It was a mad dash towards the end. But I know we really wanted to get open for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We wanted women to know about us during a month that was so critical to them. Not just survivors, but a time where all women are thinking about their breasts. I think any other time just wouldn't have worked. So we got in at the skin of our teeth. The last weekend of October, we opened. I remember the ribbon cutting after it was over. We were so tired. We closed for the day. And we went home and slept. Oh my gosh. But the next day we were bright and early getting it done again. So.
And I remember the first woman who came in on our official public opening day, and she was, I think we were all in the back still getting some stuff together, and we could hear someone pulling on the door, and it was a woman who lived in the area, and she was our first customer. She was a breast cancer patient, still undergoing chemotherapy, and said she wasn't ready to get fitted today, but she just wanted to come and say thank you for being here in her community, and she looks forward to coming back when she finishes her treatment. So it was sort of in that moment, it was like, okay, this is why we're here.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so that took off. We had so many women come in who've experienced breast cancer, but we also had a lot of women who are just bra shoppers. So we're not just a shop for breast cancer survivors, which we get asked quite often. I don't have breast cancer, can I shop with you? Yes, you can shop with us.
Absolutely.
We carry a full range of bras in sizes 28 AA through 54 N as in Nancy, and we will soon go up to Q cup as in Quincy. So what we get often is a lot of women come in and say, oh, I know my size. I'm a 36 double D. And quite often that's not the case. So what we do is we actually bring women back into the fitting room for full bra fittings. And a lot of times they ask us, well, what does that entail? And a bra fitting is about 30 minutes of self-care, of time that we kind of come into the fitting room. We check out the current bra that you have on. It's painless, I promise. We just check it out in a few points of note. We always like to make sure that the gore, which is the centermost part, touches your chest wall. And that your straps fit you properly here, and that your hook is on the right hook in the back, and that it's not rising in the back or too tight on you. And then we kind of bring you into a new bra, a new size. And once we find what sort of works for you, we find the style that works best for your breast shape. So what many women, I think, kind of forget, Dr. Hampton, is that there's so many different bra styles for different breast shapes. And sometimes they also say, well, I know my size, so why is it different in this bra versus that one? And we like to say here, that bra shopping is like shopping for jeans. So if I said, well, what size bra are you, jeans are you, you'd say, well, who makes the jeans? Are they Italian? Are they American? Are they skinny? Are they wide leg? Are they high waist? Are they for curvy? It's the same kind of fit for bras too. So we'd say, well, who makes the bra? Is it a balconette? Is it a demi? Is it a smoothing? Is it a contour? Is it a spacer? All those things factor into finding the right fit. So what have been some of the things that you hear inside the fitting room?
I think people are often surprised by their size and the fact that, you know, they may have 3 bras, but they're all different sizes.
Right.
And so what I always tell women is that, you know, unless you wear the exact same bra, the exact same style, you know, all your bras should be different sizes, and that's okay. And, you know, it doesn't matter what the size is. If it makes you look good, that's really what matters. No one's going to come and peek inside your t-shirt and ask what size you're wearing. But really a good fitting bra does so much for you. It helps with your posture. It actually can be slimming. It can make you look slimmer.
Right.
And those are all good things. We all want those things.
Right.
We all want to be taller and slimmer.
Right. Or at least have the appearance of so.
Yes.
And I'm not the doctor, but I do know that there are some things that health related in terms of finding the right bra fit, like shoulder slump, right?
Right. So an ill-fitting bra can dig into the shoulders and really cause really dents in the shoulders and dark
often.
marks. Also, if your breasts are not fully lifted and your skin is touching skin, you can get a fungal infection under the breast fold, which is very common, especially in hot months. So having the breasts lifted off of the skin is very important to prevent that, and they can get really bad if you don't take care of that.
Right. And I also hear women sometimes complain about the weight of their breasts is impacting their back, and I think maybe a well-supporting bra can kind of help alleviate that.
Absolutely. So yeah, so heavier breasts can cause back and neck problems, and they can be pretty severe. And so having a good bra that's built to carry that weight is important to help prevent the back and neck problems.
Do we have that here at Cherry Blossom?
We absolutely do. We absolutely do.
Yeah, that is such a good point.
Yeah, I think going up to an N cup is so important because a lot of women don't know anything beyond a D exists. But you know, I think really in this day and age, just sort of the shape and the weight of the average American woman, probably the new D cup is actually a size G.
Yeah.
G as in girl.
I would agree. In terms of what we sell the most of, it's definitely that F and G cup. But still pretty, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Not like it's the old fuddy-duddy bra that you may have seen before, been used to. I think we have a lot of really pretty styles.
I think one thing a lot of women are aware of, a lot of women come in and say, well, I don't want anything with a wire.
Yeah.
Wires are safe. They are not dangerous. I think the problem is because we're all in the wrong size bra, the wires are cutting into our breasts and making them uncomfortable. But a wire bra can be comfortable, you just need to be in the right size.
Right, and we always talk about fitting all of your breast tissue inside of the cup of the bra, and that way your wire shouldn't dig. All of this, even under your arm, is considered breast tissue, and I think sometimes women forget that, but it should all fit into the sling in the cup of your bra. So that's really important.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that you'd like to tell women about their experience when they come in and shop for bras with us?
I think just come in and just be ready for a very comfortable experience. You know, there's no judgments in the store. We just want women to be women, to let themselves be comfortable and let us use our professionalism and our expertise in fitting to find something that really fits for you. I think we have something for everybody, whether you're someone who likes more conservative, more basic colors, or if you're someone who likes to take it on the wild side with some bright colors.
And some cutouts and some jewels.
We have something really for everybody. And so we just ask that you come in and just let us fit you, let us treat you to just a very nice day of fitting. And you'll walk out with something great.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I remember when I was in Paris this summer, I had the best bra shopping experience of my life. And I think I called you immediately after. I know for sure I texted you. But I was in the boutique and I told them, you know, I'm starting one right outside of DC, and I just want to pick your brain. And the girls in the shop were so sweet. But they had a different type of fit experience. Like, they brought drinks to my fitting room for me. They gave me compliments on things that look good on me. They gave me advice on purchases I should buy, on colors that look good on me. I remember thinking we should have that same experience in our store, because I would go to stores in the area and I didn't have that same warm feeling, that same loving feeling, even the beverage, you know. It took the experience beyond. So I think we definitely brought that Parisian lingerie experience right into Prince George's County. And I think that is one of a kind, truly.
I think also something that's different is that French women buy lingerie for themselves.
Yes.
And I think in America, the message is, oh, buy it to look good for somebody else. And, you know, the message I want women is look good for yourself. If you want to wear that jeweled bra and parade in your house by yourself, then do it. If it makes you feel good. And I think we've got to feel good first before we can make others feel good, want to feel good about us.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear that often in the fitting room. Sometimes women say, well, I just need to lose 10 pounds and then I'll come back and get it. Like, no, this is the body you have and it looks fabulous, you know, and it takes you where you need to go, and it's always there for you, and it's the one place you have to live forever. So let's just treat it right.
Yeah.
I think our sales team gets that too.
Absolutely.
I think that they really see the love and express it back into their customers every day. So.
And there's nothing like having you go into this power meeting and you know you've got a great bra and panty set on, and it's like, I just feel great.
Yes.
And I've got on a great pair of underwear that none of you will ever see, and I'm going to knock out this presentation. So it's really about starting from the inside and going outward.
Right, like your own little secret.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a form of self-love.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to take the lead on that one?
Sure. So thank you again for sitting with us here at Cherry Blossom Intimates. We'd love for you to come right into the store. We're really about fit. You can try and go online and buy a bra, but it's not going to fit you. It's really about coming in, as you heard us talk about, you know, you're going to be a different size depending on the style and the cut of the bra. So we want you to come in, enjoy a nice beverage with us, spend some time with our lovely sales team, and we're going to fit you in something that we know that you'll love. And we just want to see you here at Cherry Blossom Intimates here in Prince George's County, Maryland.
Yeah, we are located at Woodmore Town Center, 9201 Woodmore Center Drive, Suite 426, directly across from Massage Envy. So we're in the same shopping center as the Wegmans. We get that a lot too. Where can I find you? We're across from Massage Envy, so come in after you get a massage and treat yourself to a really fun day. We're definitely here to take care of you and to love on you and to just show you some new things that you may not have seen before in lingerie.